In this video, I'm going to show you how to buy a web hosting package so you can start working on your website. Coming up. Hey guys, Alex here from Brilliant Digital. Welcome back to another video. This is actually the second part of a video series I'm creating where I'm teaching you how to buy a domain name, purchase a web hosting package, set up some business emails and install WordPress so you can start building your website. Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be notified when we release our next video. If you haven't seen the first part, I'll leave a link in the description below. So let's jump straight into it. In our previous video, we said that a domain name basically represents the address of your website. The web hosting package, on the other hand, is the place where all your website files are stored. You do need to have a web hosting package in order to launch your website live. Whilst with domains, doesn't really matter where you buy them from, a web hosting package plays a big role in your website performance. Therefore, you do want to make sure you choose the right hosting company for the job. This is not the right time to be cheap, and as the saying goes, cheap is not always good. A good hosting company will probably set you around £10 per month. Let's jump into our recommendations and I'll show you step by step how to sign up for a hosting package. For everything I'll mention in this video, I'll post a link in the description below, so make sure you check that out. When it comes to choosing a great web hosting company, our main recommendation is SiteGround. We've been personally using them for the last 5 years, plus we've helped a lot of our clients sign up with SiteGround and manage their hosting account on their behalf. The service has been absolutely amazing and the customer service as well has been exceptional, always very helpful and responding quite fast to all our inquiries. So to sign up, you want to go on their website, which is siteground.co.uk, or if you're from US or a different country, you can also use the .com variation. So to sign up for a package, we want to go into the hosting tab and choose the first option, which is web hosting. This is where you want to make a decision on which package you want to buy. And mainly, I would just have a think about the websites you want to host. If it's just one single website, it makes sense to go for the starter package. If you think you might have some other websites in the future, then you might want to go for the Grow Big package. In our case, starter package, it's more than enough. So to continue with this plan, we just click on the Get Plan button. Number 2, this is where we have to tell our web hosting company what is our domain name. And in our case, obviously, we have already registered the domain name in our first part of this video series. So we're going to choose the second option, which says I already have a domain name. And this is where we're going to type our new domain that we've just purchased and click proceed. If you have just purchased a domain recently, it might be the case that SiteGround hasn't yet been updated to the fact that we have purchased this domain name. So as you can see here, it says the domain name you've chosen is not yet registered. However, we did. So in this case, if we would like to submit the order as it is, please click here. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. This is actually very, very rare when you're going to see this. So normally when you click proceed, it should take you directly to step number 3. However, if you are seeing this, just click on this button where it says please click here, and that is going to take us to the step number 3. This is where you want to complete your billing information, your email, your password. So this is what you're going to be using to log in into your account, your client information, name, first name, company details, payment details, card, expiration date, and so on. And this is where you want to double check under purchase information. You want to double check a few things, that you are on the right plan. That's the first. And the data center, it's selected correctly. So SiteGround has data centers all over the world. So what you want a data center that is closer to you. So if we want, we can actually change our location. And from here, you can see we have US. So if you are from US, you would choose that. If you are from Spain, Germany, Italy, you would go for the Europe option. In Asia, you have Singapore. In our case, we're based in Peterborough, UK. So United Kingdom, it's the best option for us. And period. So this is basically where you want to choose how much you want to pay in advance, whether there is a month-by-month payment or whether you want to pay for the whole year or 2 years or 3 years in advance. This is highly related to the hosting price because the price that we have, it's a discounted price. However, the discounted price, it's only applied to the first invoice only. And after that, it goes back to the regular price. So in this case, it's $295 for the first 12 months. So you're paying for the whole year. And in the second year, when the renewal comes, you will go back to the regular price. So that's why it's better to actually pay in as much in advance as possible. So if you can afford paying for 2 years or 3 years, that's even better. So as you can see here, the special initial price applies for the first invoice only. Once your initial term is over, regular renewal prices apply. So that's why I never go for the 1 month option. I always recommend my clients going for 12 months, 24 or 36. So that's pretty much it. You just click pay now, and then, once the order has been processed, you will receive some email confirmations from SiteGround. Now, I'm not going to go ahead completing this on my side, because that means I will have to commit for 12 months at least. So what I'm going to do instead is walk you through our second recommendation, which is guru.co.uk. Now, this is a UK-based company, so if you're based in Asia or America, I suggest going with SiteGround because they have data centers in those locations. So remember, it's important to have a data center that is close to you, that will affect the overall website performance and the loading speed. So with Guru, again, we're going to go on the hosting, we're going to go on the packages, and we're going to choose the first package, which is called Shared Cloud Hosting. The first package, which is $4.99, it's more than enough. The benefit with this one is that actually you can pay per month. So yes, initially it's a little bit more expensive than SiteGround compared to the $2.95. However, you don't have to pay in advance for the whole year, so you can actually pay per month. So we're gonna go ahead with this one and click order now. And now we have to click order now again under shared hosting. Similar with SiteGround, this is basically where we want to select the option to use our existing domain name. So this is basically where we want to review our order, choose our billing cycle, that's monthly, hosted application. So we're going to have a look at WordPress in this video series. Dedicated IP address, you don't really need this, but again, if you want to have a unique IP address just for your server, you can, for an extra £3 per month, you can check that option. And on the right hand side, this is where you have the order summary. So you just want to double check that all the numbers are okay. And in our case, you can see this actually, initially we thought it's going to be $4.99, but we're actually being charged $7.98. And that's because, number one, obviously we have the VAT on top, but number two, the other thing is they do charge you, because we are mid-April right now, they will charge us pro rata for this month, and they're going to charge us again for the whole of May. So we basically are paying for 1.5 months. So that's why the price is a little bit more expensive initially, but then it will go back to the initial $4.99 plus VAT. Once we're happy with this, we click continue. And guess what? The good part is actually that we got a discount code. So I'm not sure how this happened. What I like about this is the fact that I didn't have to go out there and find a coupon code. They've applied it automatically, so without me even asking. So yeah, right now we only have to pay £1.20. I'm happy with that, so we're going to click checkout. And again, here, this is where you want to complete your billing information, billing address, personal information, choose whether you want to pay with PayPal or a card. And once you've done that, complete order. And there we go, now the order is complete, so we can have an order confirmation here. It says, please check your email to follow the link to verify your email address. So this is what we're going to do in the background. And now that we've clicked on the link and we logged in, to verify, you can see that the verification is now complete. So this is our area right now. So normally under services, there should be a number 1. However, right now, I think the order is still pending. So yes, I'm correct. The order is still pending. So it's just a case of waiting a little bit until they approve the order on their side. And then obviously they do what they need to do in order to set up the actual hosting for us. So now that we have our hosting package all set up, in our next video, I will show you how to use your domain name to set up a professional business email address. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and please post any questions in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified when we release our next video. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.